Hey everyone, it's the day before Thanksgiving and oh my gosh, y'all, I got a mealy bug infestation. I've been fighting this for a couple weeks now, and so I finally broke down and bought some diatomaceous earth so we can eradicate these jokers. Y'all, they have nibbled all over my little basil plants, and I'm having to like just harvest leaves just because they won't die. So I've been spraying them with alcohol, rubbing alcohol per the research I've been looking at, but they just keep coming back. Look at this. They have just eaten my little leaves up. Like, you can really see it under the light. Like, look how bad that is, y'all. I mean, just eating. I have been spraying them and they die, but I guess like they lay eggs or whatever. And honestly, I'll tell y'all, because I know y'all remember when I had my pansies. Look at that. They just nibbling away, snacking up on my stuff. Look at them. Just tore that little leaf up. Look, you can see some of, what is that? That's one right there. Little white beetles right there. They're dangerous, and they like to be underneath the leaves. That's where they kind of hide out. But if you spray it with alcohol, they die instantly. But I guess their little eggs or whatever are everywhere. So I sprayed and cleaned. I sprayed everything. Every day I spray it like a couple times a day. I've been spraying, like, but they're still there. Like, I don't know if y'all can see. But like, look how bad they've been eating my leaves, y'all. Look. There's one right there, and they're so tiny. They're so tiny. But the diatomaceous earth is going to come. Look at that right there. They're gonna. It's whenever I put that in there, it's gonna kill those bad boys on site. So this morning I sprayed everything. Look. Wait. Look. See them? I sprayed everything several times, and as you can see, they just keep coming back. So I sprayed everything, wiped everything down. I happened to look over here at this kale plant, and I saw all of those. Those are it, y'all. So I sprayed them with alcohol, and as you can see, they died. But I literally had just wiped this all down. Like, you can see it right there on that kale plant. You see it? Right there. They're everywhere. And I literally just sprayed this leaf. So I guess they was falling down. Just everywhere. So I'm just gonna rinse it with some water. I'm gonna take them to the sink, rinse them with some water, and hopefully that'll finish knocking off whatever eggs or whatever. But I just been spraying everything every day. But y'all, they really just did a number on my little on my basil. I haven't seen any on my tomato leaves, but I'm not gonna put it past them. They're sneaky. But yeah, everything was wiped down. So when I looked over and saw that, I'm like, where did those little white spots come from? No. So yeah, got my little handy dandy alcohol, and I just spray them. Spray. I've been spraying these over and over just to make sure they dead. So like, even on the leaves, I just been spraying. Just spray. I'm gonna go rinse them off though, because I hope the alcohol's not doing too much damage to the leaves. But jeez, man, these things are definitely resilient, to say the least. They are resilient. But my little snake plant, I don't know if they got to that one or not, but I'm noticing like a bunch of brown leaves. It was so pretty and healthy. So I don't know if they got a hold of that. But what I was saying about the pansies was, oops, I'll get those up in a second. But I took the pansies outside, and I think because it was a little cold little spell that we had, And I took them outside, and I think that's where they got infested, because they were infested with it. And so I just threw them away. I threw them away. I threw the soil away. I was like, I'm not reusing this. But I think by that time they had already came and took over. Yep, they're on my bell pepper plants. Everything that was already over here with those pansies got infested. So yep, I'm having to harvest some of my basil early, which sucks, but y'all, look at my little marigolds. They are growing pretty good. They look a little leggy, and I know that's because the light is so high, but it's okay. And then my little tickle me plants. What? Look at them. So they're doing good. I still got my one little peppermint right there. I planted some more, so hopefully they'll come up. And then I came down here because y'all remember when I dropped the other tray of all my seeds, so I planted some onions and some sage, and I put some more thyme leaves in there, so thyme seeds in there, so hopefully those will germinate as well. We'll see. I'm not stressing about it. But y'all, they are just every freaking where. Look, they done told my little basil plants back there. Look. Just ridiculous. So I'm just gonna give all of them a good little watering. So I'm gonna take them to the sink and just rinse them heavily. But yeah, still thriving, trying to make it. Yeah, excuse my mess. But this is the one that I just pruned all those leaves off that you just saw me show you guys. I just pruned all the bad leaves. I still have some up there because I'm like, well, they're already nibbling. I don't want to take all of them off and then they eat up all my good leaves that's left. You know what I mean? But they're on here, and I've just been spraying them with alcohol. They die, but they come right back. I think they're laying eggs. They have to be laying eggs because I'm like, I've been spraying these several times a day. They are so hard to get rid of. They are just so hard to get rid of. So, yeah. I'm just spraying it down with alcohol, and then I'm just going to give them a good bath. A good little water rinse. Once I'm done. Just to try to kill off everything. But, yeah, they spread it. Let me show y'all what they did to my little, excuse my mess. But let me show you what they did to my little bell pepper plant, y'all. Look at my okra. They ate it all up. I'm down to like one leaf. This one's trying to grow. That little leaf right there. They ate it all up, y'all. I even put neem oil on here to try to like combat. And they still under here. And I done sprayed this so many times today. So, yeah. Once that diatomaceous earth comes in, and it's the food grade diatomaceous earth, I'm just going to put that in the soil, and that'll fix all of that. Y'all, they just get into the little cracks down in there. I don't know if y'all can see them, but yep, look at that. See, I've been spraying this all day. I don't know how fast they hatch or what, but I know their lifespan is not very long. So they had, look, they just ate up all the little buds. Ate down in there. Got more leaves. It was a couple leaves that ate out real bad. I already snipped them off. But y'all can see my little neem oil on there that I was trying to put on there to protect them, but that didn't do nothing, baby. When I tell you nothing. So it should be in a few days. Hopefully they will hang on until then, because I don't want to lose them. But you can see they're growing like new little buds. It's trying to make it. So I'm praying that it just hang on. But anyway, that's the update, guys. So I planted some calendula, some nasturtium, what is this? Some zinnia and some pansies, some more pansies. So that's what those are. They're in those little trays, and I just cover them up and put them over here because, you know, over there they're just so, it's just so infestation, it's so infested that I didn't want to put them with the rest of the gang. Anyway, so hopefully I can get rid of these. If y'all have any other tips, please let me know.